we have the fighters able to sell tickets, and in this occasion, I've never even seen this before, that you don't give tickets to sell to the fighter. You know what I mean? So it was a bit unusual. A lot of Dillian Whyte fans who I spoke to online were upset because of resellers selling them for a high. And it's business. I understand it's commerce. It's all around the world. It's not just here. It's everywhere. It's sneaker sales, commerce, resellers. So we get the business. But respectfully, Dillian should have been allowed the latitude to say, well, all right, we haven't got much, we're going to give you 1,000 just for you and your guys, potentially, you know what I mean? So I think that was a bit of a kick in the tooth, and he was annoyed about. I'm not sure about anything else. There was other intricate stuff, but I think he might maybe kind of lead on, and he touched on a little bit when he was on the press saying, there was things that could have been done. But look, the most important thing is the respect to both parties, and well, I say luckily, but it's good that Tyson Fury was amicable and respectful, and showed Dillian respect, and Dillian equally showed him respect. And we had a great press conference with no trouble. There's nothing to sell here. The fight is sold already. It's done, and the show been Saturday night, and it's going down.
Dean, we were standing at the back. Can you explain what the little bit kerfuffle was at the front?
Oh shit! John wanted to fight me. I don't know what was going on.
Like you?
Yeah, he went mad. He was just rearing, and I don't know. And then I said, "What the hell?" I said, "Mate, what are you doing? Like, you're like, I'm not being funny. You're an old man. You're his dad. I'm going to give you the respect because you're his father. I'm going to give you that respect. I'm not even going to entertain this." I said, "Tyson, talk to this guy, man." Tyson went, "Dad, just chill out. What are you doing?" I said, "We've had a great press conference. Why are you tensing up and rearing?" Like, I mean, not being funny. Respectfully, I'm a young man. Well, younger than him. Not that young, but younger than him. I'm with 40, 50 guys. Like, not being funny. It's not that kind of party. We're not playing silly buggers here. This is not that. So I was just saying to my guy, behave yourself, man. I'm not even going to get into it. My hands are here. I want in no aggressive. He is the man's dad. Not interested in that conversation. That's not for me. I respect that. I've got a son, and I wouldn't want someone who's arguing with my son to come and want to fight me. That's just mental. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just one of them things, you know what I mean?
John Fury stepped to you.
Yeah, he started tensing up, and his lips, and he was shaking. He's like, "Come on, then, come." I was like, "Come on, I'm confused."
Involved in that? Just you and him?
Mate, I don't know what was going on. I do not know. I just walked up, and I was just there, and I said, "What are you doing, my friend?" And then he was like, yeah, and then Tyson was like, and then he's done some smirk, and then Tyson said, "Chill out, what's wrong with you?" And I said, "Thank you very much." Like, it didn't make sense. I don't know what was going on.
Is there any prior between you and
I've not had a word with him. I actually said to him, "I've always given you respect. You're this man's dad. You're a father. You're this man's dad. I've given you respect. I've never been rude to you. I don't know what you're coming with today. It doesn't make any sense." Like, but do you know what? Maybe he felt threatened because I came forward, and maybe he felt he had to, whatever position he felt he wanted to play, but it didn't make sense. Tyson Fury was respectful to Dillian was respectful to Tyson Fury, and it just needed to end on that fashion, because there's no promoting the fight. All the talking has been done. It's all to play Saturday night. There's nothing to be said.
You're still surprised though, in this press conference you've got Tyson and Dillian, two volatile characters at times. I thought it might have gone off at one stage.
And we were prepared for that, my friend. Believe me. But I'm happy it didn't, because we're all about respect. We want respect, because respect is earned. Tyson's earned his respect. I give him respect when I see him as the champion. He's done great for the sport of boxing. Like he said, he's come from many adversities, just like Dillian. I've given all of them the respect they deserve. But then once you change that and change it into disrespect, we're not really going to play that fiddle. You know what I mean? I can't be bothered to get into it. I'm not an internet gangster. There's lots of guys that talk in comments. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But I'm respectful until we're disrespected. And other than that, I'm happy. Dillian done what he done, Tyson Fury done what he done, and we got to commend both guys for being respectful. You know what I mean? They know each other. They've known each other a very, very long time. So
you and Shane Fury cool?
We're cool. And I was just saying to him, I don't know what your old man was going on. He said, "Don't worry about that." We shook hands. I've got nothing with anything. He's a young man. He's even younger than my son, Shane Fury. You figure that out. How about that? You know what I mean?
When you first heard that your brother was going to get 20%, what did you think of that?
Obviously, it was disheartening because, like I said, Dillian's earned his shot, and it's one of the ones where you would expect him to get, they said, was it 70, 30 to the interim champ, 35, 65, so on. But you know what, because he wanted to get the fight over the line, sometimes you've got to take a back step to come forward, and that was the situation. Obviously, he had to sign the contract, sign the deal, and it's all done, it's all said, and we moved forward, and now we've got a fight Saturday night. If he didn't take those concessions, we wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
Dean, does it not annoy you that so many pundits and people are picking against Dillian to win the fight?
Not really, not really. We must respect Tyson Fury. He's the champ, WBC lineal. He's done it time and time again. He's a big old unit, big old lummox, and he's got skills to pay the bills. And Saturday night, he's going to come across a man that is going to walk through brick walls to get what he needs done. And Dillian's a man that wears his heart on his sleeve. Make no mistakes, Dillian is hungrier than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't know whoever the motherfucker is at this time, but there's always been many of them. But what I mean is, Dillian is hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will make the adjustments to get the win. And I'm sure Tyson Fury and his team will make adjustments. We don't know if Tyson Fury is going to come on the front foot, back foot, walking forward, come out southpaw. We do not know what style is going to come, but we have made whatever we've done in the camp, we've trained, and we know what he brings. I've seen, you know, the holes what are there, and we plan on punching holes through that guy. You know what I mean?
Does Dillian need a knockout, do you think, to win the fight?
Absolutely needs a knockout to win. There's no one ain't giving Dillian a decision victory here. No chance.
How much does it mean to you to see Dillian do it?
It will mean the world, man. It will mean the journey has been a long one, a hard one. And it will be an amazing journey, an amazing song to the finale to come to be the WBC champion, heavyweight champion of the world.
To the American fans who think that Deontay Wilder poses a more difficult threat than Dillian, what would you say to them?
I would say, listen, big up the Bronze Bomber. He's done an amazing job. He what did he have? 42 fights, 43 fights, knocked out nearly all of the opponents he faced. Credit to him. But I don't think he possesses the skill set what Dillian has. I don't think he possesses that mental fortitude what Dillian does. He did try to bring it, and he showed me a different side of him on the third fight. I think he pressed the gas a little bit too soon, and then he came unstuck because he was tired, and then he got, you know, bashed up and then got stopped. And that is always a thing with heavyweight boxing. When you punch too much, if you know boxing, when you put out too much, you will fatigue. Tyson Fury boxes within himself. He just flicks his jab. He doesn't use too much energy. That's why he's good. But punches always seem to gas, because once you tee off and you start missing, you'll slow down. You know what I mean? So I feel like they'll see Saturday night, and if they do know Dillian, they'll know exactly what Dillian possesses. A lot of power, a lot of aggression, and he does have skill, and we'll see that Saturday night.
Dean, do you think the Wilder fights might have taken anything out of Tyson Fury?
That's what I'm hoping. I think I've said many times before, I believe that they might have taken something out of Tyson Fury, but we'll find out Saturday night. Like I said, hell of a fighter, hell of a skill set. He's done it time and time again, and he must be given his credit for being the champ and doing what he's done in the sport of boxing. But Saturday night, Dillian's going to come and bring it, and we're going to see what chinks are there, and we're going to try and expose those chinks.
As an insider, can you give us any info on the sparring rumours? What do you know?
I don't know. I can't comment on that. What's that? I don't know. I'm not. Like Tyson Fury said, it's irrelevant, to be honest. It was like 10, 12 years ago. Anything that's happened 10 years ago, 12 years ago is irrelevant. Both guys have developed in immense pace and fashion and gone on and done, you know, and two different fighters, to be honest. You know what I mean? So from that time, so it's irrelevant, that sparring.
Last one, Dean. If I give you a tenner, what would your bet be for Saturday night?
Knockout. Sleep.
Dean, what happened?